Okay, what is this, day 14, 15? Something like that. I've crossed the Rubicon on the Guardians piece. It's I finally have it to the point where all I have to do is add detail and just like refine it to finish. So that's really good news. So because I was starting to pretty much from the beginning, I kind of felt like, I don't know if this is going to work at all. I basically had to break out a new technique. I have like a certain way I work in Illustrator, and to do this like kind of cartoony style, and the way I did my Disney Avengers wasn't going to work, so I had to refine what I was doing a little bit. I got the idea because I was adding tattoos, and to get the shading on the tattoos, I had to multiply them, so that way I didn't have to do separate shading for the tattoos and for the skin tone, which I already did. So so it works out really nice. It's and I'm just basically using that to add detail now. So so I can add detail without adding a bunch of colors. So I would show that on here, but I really don't want to start. I've messed with video editing, and I just it'll take me more time to video edit this than I'm actually spending on my comics. So maybe when it's done, I'll show some kind of progression on it or something. I've been saving steps on it, so I could probably animate that pretty easily. Though there'll be big jumps in it. Then let's see here. Yeah, so after that's done, then I'm going to work on getting Mental Act 3 ready for the convention, and Crawlers Book 2, or Volume 2, which it's a lot of work considering it's on today's the 3rd, and VisionCon's on the 20th, so the printer can turn around pretty fast, so if I can get it done in the next I don't know how many days, so depending on how busy he is, if I just get it to him a week in advance, all the art's done on those books, I just got to do the pre-press for them, which I doubt I'll have Crawlers done. I'll probably just have Mental done, if I even get that done. So that'll be the big challenge after I get this Guardians poster done, because the posters are what you make money on these days, because you basically charge what you would for a graphic novel, but it's costing you way less. So and it's what people are going to conventions to buy now. They're going there to get original art that they can't get somewhere else. So I'd much rather sell comics, because I have a point of view, and while my point of view gets across in my my posters to some degree, I really like the kind of extended ideas and stuff that I have in my comics. I'd much rather be moving those, which is why I always made my comics so cheap. And in fact, on Crawlers, the first volume, I made the cover price so low that if I was selling them 60-40 in a store, I would lose money on them. So, or wait, it's either lose money or exactly break even. I forget. So I wouldn't even make money off of selling it. It would just pay for the printing. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing you got to think about, because a lot of stores want to do 60-40, or at least they did when I lived in Chicago, because that's what Quimby's and Chicago Comics did, so that was sort of the standard. I'm also, I've been so focused on these projects that I have fallen a little behind on A Night on Ghost Island. I'm hoping I'll still get them done tonight, or get at least a page done tonight, and then I can get, because I don't want to get like so behind. If I get too far behind, it'll be like impossible to catch up. Yeah, that's mid. I'm trying to figure out how important everything is right now, because with VisionCon coming up, the more stuff I have for it, the better, because it is a local show, so it is about showing people locally what I've gotten done since the last conventions that I did in the area. But it's also in Branson, which is 40 minutes away, so I'm going to be pulling in, it's going to be pulling in people from Branson who normally don't go to the Springfield shows, and it'll be pulling in people from like Harrison, Arkansas and such. So there's a lot of things to do with that, and then I have to plan for Planet Comic-Con. Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City after that, which is like in March, so that's going to come up pretty fast too. So I was originally planning on doing 10 conventions this year. I don't know if I'm going to stick to that number, because I already C2E2 fell through, because I misread. I thought the filing date was 2/4, so that would be February 4th, but it was 1/2/4, December 4th. So I could have filed it back then, but I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to do it or not, and rambling quite a bit, video's getting long, so I'll just end it there. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm hoping to still get stuff done before I go to bed, so bye.